Hello, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Julian Brass, and welcome for this webinar about international semester in Grenoble INP Pagora. So here we are in Grenoble INP Pagora, which is a graduate school of engineering, and which is part of Grenoble INP and also part of University Grenoble Alpes. So University Grenoble Alpes is one of the top university in France, with 60,000 students and 80 laboratories. So just to say a few words about Grenoble, for people who doesn't know, so Grenoble is in the middle of the French Alps. It's a green, sporty and scientific city, and it is one of the best city to be a student in France, because we are not so far from the mountain, and it's still a small suburb area with 500,000 people, and it is ranked as one of the top innovation city in Europe. It is not so far from Paris, 3 hours, and really close to Geneva in Switzerland. So if we speak about the Engineering and Management Institute, Grenoble INP at UGA, is 9,000 students, including 900 PhD. We have several laboratories and 8 graduate schools. So you can see here there are graduate schools in various fields like mathematics, like physics and electronics. But in your case, you will join our school, which is dedicated to paper, print, and media. So our school our graduate school of engineering, Grenoble INP Pagora, is quite a small school, 200 students, more or less 50-50 female and male students. And we have 1 engineering degree and 2 international master inside this school. So we say that it is an international school because this school has been designed and created more than 100 years ago. But in 2008, we decided to move from paper school to biomaterial school. And before, in 1980, we developed also all the printing facilities and expertise in the school. So if you join the school, you will understand everything about plant biomass valorization, or work much more on printing and printed electronics. In this school, we have an international research laboratory, and we follow quality and safety environment certifications. So this school is here to support various companies dedicated to fibre, biomaterials, print media, packaging, and biorefinery. And with this school, you will have some teaching, some research and innovation project, and you can be close to the professor, because we are a school where the professor knows more or less all the students by their first name. So what is good is that this school is at human scale, and you have 1 engineering degree. And in this engineering degree, we will discuss after. There are 2 paths. And we have 2 international masters also that can welcome you. So regarding the pathway, 1 is dedicated to fiber engineering and biomaterials, so it is one option. In this case, you are from biomass to the manufacturing of biomaterials, and you will do, of course, take a course, classic lecture, but also practical work on this topic. And the second option is dedicated to print media and engineering. So with conventional printing, but also with new functionalities like 3D printing, smart packaging, and printed electronics. So here you can see a little bit more. If you join us, you will be in this level of master. So you can select the fiber and engineering and biomaterials, or the print media engineering, and you will be in collaboration with the French students during this course. So here you have the international semester. We have 2 international semesters in fall. When I say fall, is from September to February. 1 is dedicated to paper science, biorefinery, and biomaterials, fall and spring. And in fall, you have also print science, process, and materials. And during the spring, you will focus on paper science, biorefinery, and biomaterials, but also on digital media and functional printing. So if we have a look on the semester, so each semester it is 30 ECTS. I know that some country you need only 20 ECTS, so we can discuss and organize a specific learning for you, so you can choose your course. All the courses are in English, so this is something which is important. So you have one on paper science, biorefinery, and biomaterials. As I say to you, it could be during fall, but it could be also during spring. During spring, it's much more functional materials and paper, and during fall, it's much more biomaterials and biorefinery. For the printing part, during fall, you have process and materials to understand all the printing, and during spring, you have a new type of printing, so digital media and functional printing, 3D printing, printing electronics that you will learn, and physics and rheologies. So if we carry on, here you have seen all the four semester, and with this semester you can go in all the company that want to find a solution in our sustainable society for recyclable bio-based materials with a smart function. So you will at the end be an expert on circular economy, bioproduct, surface functionalization, and bioenergy. So it will be the perfect path to a sustainable world, and we hope that with us you will learn several things. It was really a very quick overview, because I think the best is to discuss with some students who are in exchange. So we are lucky today. We have two students that will come with us, and we will discuss, and they will explain us how it works. So two testimonies. So we have Elka from Germany and Iman from Estonia. So welcome. I just have to be there. Everything is okay. So thank you for coming. And the idea is really to explain to the other students, how did you find the school, and why do you come in the school? So maybe we can start with you. So right now you are in the school. You are coming from Berlin, and it's a little bit special in your case, because you are not with this one of the 4 international semesters. You decide to follow also the master on biorefinery and biomaterials. So can you explain us why you decide to come, and how did you find the school?
Yes, so I was looking for different universities. I want to come to France, and I'm doing biotechnology, and I'm doing biotechnology, the industrial part of it. And so I was looking around France, what I can do here, and I think Pagora came up really at the top. And I'm really interested in biomaterials and biorefinery. And this is something that I can also connect with my master's in Berlin.
Okay.
Yes.
And in your case, you come from Estonia?
Yes, I am studying masters in materials engineering, technology of food, textile, and plastics. And then when I was almost completed the courses, I was searching to have a new experiences, and I was searching on the university actually website, and I found the Pagora, and I found that it's very interesting because I have some experiences in fibre and cellulose, and it was very great opportunity for me, so I applied for it.
So in your case, you come during last spring,
yes,
so during this spring period, and we adjust your learning because you didn't have to do the 30 ECTS, so this is something that that is good. I know that during your learning, you had an innovation project, and at the end it has been a good opportunity for you to carry on during the summer, and even to find a job after, or?
Yes, definitely. Actually, with help of the professors and you, I could have this opportunity to work on an innovative research project that it contribute to some good results that we continued with the company, and it gives me the opportunity to have this internship there. And after that, I applied for some jobs, and I hopefully will start a new job in defense.
Okay. So that's cool, and it's true that in the school we try to help the student to find job, because even if you are in exchange, you can be part of the alumni of the school, and we have special people that can help you. So now you are, in your case, in Grenoble only since 2 months, more or less. What can you say for other students from the north of Europe or the south of Europe? How it is? Did you met other international students? Is it complicated to speak? You don't speak French. Is it complicated if you speak English? Yeah, what did you like? What you did not like? I don't know, administrative stuff.
Yes.
Can you share some stuff?
So I don't speak French, but until now it has been really great. I've learned some French, and I've also it's okay to speak English here.
Okay.
In many cases, yes.
Yeah, which is not the case in all the town in France,
Yes.
but yes, as
Yes.
it is a student
Yes.
town, so
Exactly, and there are also a lot of other exchange students or other international students living in Grenoble, and there is also different WhatsApp groups and so on. So there's a huge community of international students and other working people in Grenoble. And yes, so I found actually my love for sports here. So
Yeah.
I definitely recommend to come here if you love sports or you want to do sports and find your sports. You can hike and ski and climb, everything here. So
Okay.
it's been a really good journey until now.
Okay. And what was complicated? Some people say sometimes administrative is complicated. Was it good for you to arrive? Everything was okay, or?
It was okay. I learned that it's really good always to call. If you have a number, just call the number, and then to get everything done over the phone, it's quicker and more personal. Yeah. So the administrative stuff I figured out that way.
Okay, was not so terrible.
No.
Okay. And in your case, so what can you give as an advice? Because you were coming from a foreign country and arriving in France, and especially in Grenoble. Is it okay? Is it easy to come in the campus? The campus, is it far from the town, or how can you explain to the people?
Yeah, for me, for my experience, I think it was very great experience, because I came from Estonia and I was living there on the campus exactly. But here it was a bit, at the first it was a bit difficult, because I was supposed to find a house or housing or accommodation. But after some time I could find the accommodation easily, and the public transportation from the house to the school is very easy, because you can come or commute with bus, with tram, and also by bicycle, which is very common. So it's very nice, I think, that can.
Yeah. Okay. And what about the course? So you have learned some stuff during your period
Yes.
with us. You did some practical work and some course. So how it was? Can you explain? Is it different than what you have seen before, or
Yeah,
the
I
relationship with the professor?
Yeah,
or?
I think it's very interesting, because we have a very good and professional staff here, especially professors who helped me a lot. And during the practical work, I learned a lot from them. Even I have this industrial experience, but it was very interesting and very, innovative way in many ways. And I think it's very good for newcomers and international students to have this experience, because they will find their way to the better career prospects, or they could continue their research in a higher education, like in PhD or postdoc. And it's very great place to grow.
Okay, and so in your case, you just start the course.
Yes.
It's only a first course, so you are with master students from everywhere in the world. So it's several continents.
Yes.
But you are also mixed with French students during some specific course, which is the classic international course. Is it okay to discuss with the French students, or how it works? Is it?
Yeah, I think they're also really interested to hear about the masters. So we communicate a lot about the studies. And yeah, the communication has been good with them, and they're also really nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is there some specific event for students in the school, or for international students in all Grenoble?
Yes, there's both. So I think the school has a, I don't know, puppet or something, a student party cafe,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. And I think the president of the school also does parties, or they like the whole they do parties. But there's also from the university and from other establishments in Grenoble, there are like events, parties, where you can meet other international and also French students.
Okay, so if you maybe it's almost the end. So if you have only one advice to give, and maybe one French specialty that the people should test if they come, in France, it's really important to speak about food at one time or another. So if you have one advice to give for a student coming from, you are from Germany, but from Finland also. So from people coming from this part of Europe. So one advice and one food specialty that you should should test.
Yeah, I think my advice is maybe to be really open. Like in every culture, you have culture shocks. It's a little bit different, but I think openness is the key. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's what I found out. And yeah, French people are nice. French culture are nice. And I think it's a little bit like people don't maybe like it, but I think everybody should eat snails.
Snails?
Yes.
Okay, you eat that here in France?
Yes.
Okay. And you?
Yeah, for me it was very nice to communicate with French students, and I have some friends from our colleagues or classmates, and they invite me to some places like for hiking, and also testing some special foods with special Frenchies. And it was very interesting for me that it has very diverse culture from different people from different countries, not just like from French people. And I think the diversity and inclusion of the French France country is very interesting and very beautiful.
Thank you. And so what is the French specialty? Is cheese that you think they should test?
I think, yes, bread, special breads they have. I tried different type of breads, and they make some special foods with basilic.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And I really like the taste because it has a special smelling and taste.
So that it seems you came during spring,
yes.
Because we have winter and Okay, so now I think it's time to end this webinar. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to send us the questions. You can contact us via Facebook, LinkedIn, but also via different address. I think it's the slide just after, where you can send us at pagora.international. You will have all the information. So don't hesitate. And you are welcome in Grenoble to learn a little bit more on paper, print media, and biomaterials and biorefinery. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye. Is it okay?